Welcome to the words of. Are you contradicting me? Welcome to the world's worst podcast on YouTube. This is Stephen J. Morris of Late Boomer, coming to you from the Catskill Mountains.
Protest U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War in mass marches, rallies, and demonstrations. Central Park is the starting point for the parade to the UN building. The estimated 125,000 Manhattan marchers include students, housewives, beatnik poets, doctors, businessmen, teachers, priests, and nuns. Makeup and costumes were bizarre. Before the parade, mass draft card burning was urged. Demonstrators claimed 200 cards were burned, but no accurate count could be determined. Reporters and onlookers were jostled away on purpose. Although mostly peaceful, shouted confrontations were frequent and fiery during the course of the march. The anti-war marchers were picketed by anti-war marchers who were hawkish toward the parading doves. Civil rights leader Martin Luther King leads the procession to the United Nations, where he urges UN pressure to force the U.S. to stop bombing North Vietnam. Police arrested 5 persons as disorderly. 3 were grabbed when they rushed the parade float. No serious injuries, however, in New York's biggest anti-war march. A companion peace demonstration brings out 50,000 marchers in downtown San Francisco. They parade 2 miles along Market Street, pacifists and hippies together. Gigantic Kezar Stadium holds the mass rally, where anti-war songs and speeches figure a short scuffle between pro and con factions. No one was injured. Both demonstrations were sponsored by a loose coalition of left-wing, pacifist, and moderate anti-war groups. President Johnson, meanwhile, let it be known that the FBI is closely watching all anti-war activity.
Some Democrat he was,
In Rome, a peace demonstration ironically erupts into violence near the U.S. Embassy along the glamorous Via Veneto. Police, alerted to possible trouble, stopped the marchers just short of their goal, and the march turned into a riot. Peace placards, cafe chairs, and fists flew in all directions.
Bunch of woke,
The next phase,
woke,
a sit-down
look at all
protest,
those woke,
but Rome
boomer
police and
wokes.
firemen, too, had a
Boomer
solution.
woke.
The solution, H2O, applied freely and under high pressure by the Rome Fire Brigade. The strong
Climate
water jets
change.
bowled over demonstrators one after another. They dried out in the pokey. It took police 1 hour to break up the mob. 33 rioters were arrested. Internal drama in the Eternal City.
I wish I could go back to 1957 when there was a beatnik heaven. 1957. Then flash forward to 1967. Flower Power 7. And then 1977. And when there was punk. Whatever. Today's rant is about the news media. Yeah, the news media. Dear news media, the election is 1 year and a half from now. In England, there's a law saying you can't campaign before the election in 90 days. We should have that law here. Tell you the truth, I do not give a damn about the 2024 election. You're making it like it's some soap opera. Well, Santana DeSantis kicked Trump's butt, and is RFK really on drugs, and on and on and on and on. Who cares? Stop it! I don't give a damn about the next election. And another thing is, I don't give a damn about Donald Trump. The only news I want to say, the only news I want to see, what I meant to say, I'm a little old, I'm losing my memory, so be nice. The only thing I want to hear in the news is Donald Trump is now being escorted to a country club prison where he should luxuriate for the rest of his life. He will have a big screen TV in his cell. Or maybe he'll be under house arrest. That's the only thing I want to hear. I don't care what the trials are doing and who's doing what. And take that to court TV. Put that on court TV. I don't want to see that crap anymore. The American people don't want to see that crap anymore. We're sick of him. We're also sick of MAGA. They're not even 5% of America. Their last demonstration was a flop. Do you remember the last election? You gave Bernie Sanders like 15 minutes of airtime. You gave Trump 500 hours. So, liberal news media, my ass. My smelly ass. Liberal news media. The politics in this country is getting really retarded and idiotic. I don't understand you giving publicity to what's his name, Elon Trump or whatever his name is, Elon Musk. The guy is stupid. And that's the problem with capitalism. There is class privilege and there is inheritance. All his wealth was inherited by by him. His daddy gave it to them. And his son he was an introvert. Elon Musk was an introvert. And he was a bad student. He claims he has autism. No, I think he just has stupidity. That's what happens when you give money to a stupid person, or Donald Trump, who has zillions of dollars. No, he doesn't. I bet he's broke. And you give it to a mental patient. This is why there's a problem with capitalism. Anybody can inherit zillions of dollars, but nobody knows how to run an empire. Not even the rich. Look at what's his name? George Koch. George Koch. He doesn't know how to run an empire. He thinks that he gives zillions of dollars to the evangelicals and religious right. He's going to convert all the American people. All the American people to be passive little Christians and not try to take his empire or try to make him, he doesn't have to pay zero tax. Right? Can you dig it, Daddy-O? What's the matter? Come here, pussy. Sammy! Come on, Sammy! Can you whistle to get a cat to you? I can't. So, America is politically retarded. You got a bunch of 300 million people just thinking about their own families and themselves, and they don't give a shit about politics. They just care about themselves. And the right wing loves that. They could get away with anything. The chuds, they could give tax breaks to themselves and start a war to make money, and then you have all these propagandists saying capitalism is wonderful. Look at all the things it created. And when Labor Day comes, you never see a Republican at a union picnic campaigning. The problem with the two-party system is both sides suck. You got the Democratic side, which represents rich liberals. Then you got the Republican side, which represents rich conservatives, WASP. The Democrat is the nice cop. Oh, yeah, I'll protect you from my buddy here. Just tell me and we'll make it easy for you. We'll get you a nice lawyer. That's the nice cop. That's the nice cop. And we'll give you a welfare program, blah, 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 blah. Just don't take our wealth away, okay? Is that a deal? Shake your hands. Oh, yeah, it's a deal. Then you got the Republican side. Kill the poor. The poor suck. Kill them. I want the military to protect my private property. I'll start a war. If Syria doesn't give me their oil, we'll invade. And that's the two-party system. That's it. Okay, I've had enough. I will see you on the rebound. Okay? All power to the sheeple. Bye.